Good afternoon and welcome to the 2019 Under-18 Men's and Women's Ontario Curling Championships, brought to you by Curl On and Title Sports Live. We are at the Paris Curling Club in Paris, Ontario. My name is Mary Chilvers. I am joined here by my co-host, Lori Eddy. On our feature sheet this afternoon, we have Team Dylan Niepage from the Coldwater and District Curling Club up against Chris Inglis from the RCMP Curling Club. This is the last draw of the round robin for the men's, and we are going to quickly have a look at the standings. So, right now we have Team Niepage up 5 wins and 1 loss, so they are at the top of the standings. Team Lung at 4-2, so they are in second place right now. Then we have 3 teams, Goves, McNamara, and Rooney, all at 3-3. Jones 2-4, Massey 2-4, and Ingles 2-4. So, Lori, what do you think of these standings?
So it's been a tight field all week. You can see by the teams being very bunched up in the standings. So here's what's going to take place. The winner of Goves and Rooney will advance to the playoffs. Now, Team McNamara has to win to force a tiebreak. So that's basically the situation. So we will be keeping an eye on the game between Goves and Rooney, since that has playoff implications. Also on sheet 1 with Jones and McNamara. So basically there's still a lot to be determined. Niepage will get the bye to the final, and Team Mitchell will be in the semi. That's what we know for sure.
Okay. So let's meet the teams on our feature sheet this afternoon. For Team Niepage, we have Dylan Niepage, Sam Hastings, Cameron Van Bodegom, Trey Cowell, and Jeff Van Bodegom is their coach. Team Ingles is Chris Ingles, Gavin Lydiot, Lucas Bourgonois, Braden McGuire, and their coach is Mark Bourgonois. So it looks like Niepage got the hammer. Niepage got the hammer.
Right, so let's just make sure we understand what's happening on the other sheets. So on sheet 1, we have Jones versus Team McNamara. On sheet 3, we have Team Massey playing Team Mitchell. And on sheet 4, Team Rooney, Team Goves. So, Mary, obviously in this game, both teams will want to put on a good performance for different reasons. Team Ingles will want to end their week with a win, but Team Niepage will like to go into that final game with a win under their belts as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Just looking at all the other games here, Team Lung and they're currently at 4-2. You're saying he's already secured the semifinal even if he loses this game?
Well, that's what I had heard from the convener.
I'm just looking because they're at 4-2. If they drop this game, they will be at 3 losses.
Apparently, they've beat the other teams.
Right. So Rooney and Goves are also at 3 losses. They're playing each other.
Right.
So one of them will be dropping to 4.
That's right. Yep, got it all figured out.
Not doubting you.
I think you were a little bit.
No, I'm just...
I don't blame you. I've made a few mistakes this week. So it's looking like a pretty wide open first end here, Mary. How was it with Matt Hall when I was away?
Matt was really, really good. He's a very knowledgeable guy, obviously very, had a lot of success, especially in the this last season for sure. He's a world champion now, so great guy, and I really enjoyed chatting with him for a couple of games.
Excellent. And I bet he has a lot of knowledge of a lot of these players. He's not that far out of the U18.
Actually, no,
action.
He said he didn't know most of them.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of young, a lot of newbies here. Actually, maybe more with the girls than the boys. Yeah, he's now going to be looking for an adult team in Ontario.
Did you manage to get any scoop from what he's doing? All right, fill me in.
Well, no, it's all off the record. Not allowed. I'll tell you after.
Okay. No, I'm sure his phone's ringing off the hook. I guess people don't phone anymore. Maybe more texts.
Yeah.
The phone is so like 2000s.
This might be gets the back one.
Yeah, we had a wide open miss on Team Niepage. So, Mary, do you want to find out what's happening on the ladies' side?
Sure.
Okay, so there's a three-way tie for third place, but they went to head-to-head first, and because Vivier lost to both Sophia Johnston and Charlotte Johnston, sorry, I should say, yeah, all those teams were tied, same record, but because Vivier lost to both of the Johnston teams, she actually was eliminated. So they used head-to-head. The draw to the button did not come into play because there was a clear head-to-head winner. So, so basically, yeah, there's a tiebreaker between Sophia Johnston and Charlotte Johnston.
Okay. So that tiebreaker is taking place tonight. It will not be on TSL tonight. They're also having their banquet here, so we've done that before where we had to rush out of the banquet to go play a tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's timing's a little unfortunate, but basically, you know, you're happy at that point to at least still be in the competition.
Yeah.
But they won't be able to eat as much as they would like, I'm sure, of the delicious food that would be prepared for them at the banquet.
T-line! Back of T-line! Back four, guys, get it there! Get it there! Back four! Get it there, back four! Yep, you gotta go. You gotta go! You gotta go! Hard McGuire! Go McGuire! Hard Mickey G, let's go! Let's keep going. Good.
So splitting the rings there.
We're not missing anything. I think we've already made more shots this game than we did last game.
Happy with their performance so far. This is good.
Was that the Inglis team that said that? So Niepage has hammer here in the first end.
Yeah, it's looking like a force right now, but we know, Mary, how quickly things can change in this game. Oh, almost the perfect roll. Just rolls a little bit too far. We got the minty fresh going again.
God, we're learning something every year we come to the U18s.
I love
New
it.
lingo.
I think they need to call it extra tasty or extra crispy.
Throw it extra crispy.
Extra crispy
we do
would
talk
be funny.
about that.
As opposed to just regular crispy.
Yeah.
So a chance here for Team Niepage to try to get the roll under. Right now it's looking like a force, so because they're already going to have to take one, they're going to try hard here to somehow generate 2 points. Pretty good.
Yeah, you can just see most of that rock, so he'll go after it. Yeah, there's definitely no roll under here. But wants to stay in the rings.
No. Close. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. No.
Just might have hit that a little too early with the sweep, Mary.
Yeah.
Straightened it out a little on him.
Yeah, that was kind of important to stick around, but Dylan's just going to draw. Can still get 2 points in this end. He gets a nice draw here. There is a short run back, however, on the yellow-red combination if he gets it buried.
Yeah, still an opportunity to get 2 points. Sporting the orange socks. These guys with the Dutch name, I wonder if they have a passport that would make them eligible. I saw that the Dutch national team was scouting for Canadian Dutch players.
Really?
Yeah. Trying to get some curl, tuck a piece. Great weight on it.
Yeah, just doesn't quite get the curl. So they're looking for, you have to be Dutch descent.
Well, you have to have a Dutch passport, I think, is what you need in order to be eligible. So they were recruiting here in Canada, hoping for some players that were perhaps born over there but living here, and curlers. Be an amazing opportunity. I'll tell you this, when I went over to the Netherlands when I was in high school, they had no clue what curling was back then. So
yeah.
Things have come a long way.
Whoa. Lucas. Luca. Hard, Lucas, right up. Keep her going. Nice toss.
Yeah,
Nice
so
shot by Chris.
mission accomplished for the Inglis team. They're going to force Team Niepage to take a point here in the first end. So tomorrow's going to be an exciting day, Mary, with the playoffs.
Yeah, it always is. A little nerve-wracking if you're a player, for sure. Exciting as well.
Yeah, lots on the line here at the U18 Provincial Championship. Winner will make nationals. That's held out in
Sherwood Park, Alberta.
So great hit there for one for Team Niepage. So they lead 1-0 over Team Inglis. Team Inglis will have the hammer playing into the second end.
And Dylan not even hesitating. He's going to go put up the center guard.
Yeah, it's good. Great aggressive call.
So this is Trey Cowell from Craighurst, Ontario, goes to Eastview Secondary School, grade 12 student.
Really good. It's all right.
So looking for the center guard, looks perfect. So throwing lead rocks for the Inglis team is Braden McGuire. Braden is 17 years old. He attends the John McCrae Secondary School and is in grade 11.
Galvin's rock. Hard, Gav. 4. Real hard.
Looking to draw around the center guard.
You got a good time.
They are working hard on this one.
Keep going, Gav. Keep going. You got it. You got it. Go. Toss, Braden. See it, boys. Nice toss.
Really nice sweep there.
Yeah.
Trey has played in the 2016 Gore Provincials, 2017 Mixed Provincials, 2018 Gore, 2018 Mixed.
Sam's in.
He's been in a lot of provincials. Trey Cowell.
Curl a ton.
They won the Stu Cells this season in Barrie.
You got to curl. Hard. Hard, Sam. As far as you can go.
Stu Cells is a wonderful sponsor of curling.
He was like a foot wide.
Certainly is. He sponsors a lot of events.
Sure does.
Okay, just easy hack.
So they were hoping to get some finish around that, come around everything, but I think it's pretty wide open. So a chance here for the Inglis team to make a nice hit and roll under, really put some pressure on. Braden's biggest goal in curling is to play in the Briar and celebrate in the patch. He sounds like our kind of guy, Mary.
Yeah.
You got it. You got to go right up. Really
This
gotta
is
go.
really going. Might go through the port.
Oh, dear. That's hard to do.
Wait. Beauty hit, wait.
Oh, dear.
Poking a little fun at their teammate.
Why don't we guard it?
I don't think he thinks it's too funny.
No, he's not. He's not enjoying the joke.
Okay. I wasn't even back one. Right here.
Might have just been a little fresh spot there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Or we could draw again.
So this is Cameron
Mine's good.
Van
Wait
Bodegom
there.
from Coldwater. Sorry, Coldwater Curling Club, lives in Barrie.
Okay, well then. It's all good, buddy.
His dad is the coach of this team.
Top 12.
Coached him way back when he was in Little Rocks.
Second, yeah, Sam, right to nose. Whoa, Trey. Whoa.
Puts it right on the top 4 foot.
Forward.
So throwing second stone for the Inglis team is Lucas Bourguignon. Just like the beef bourguignon.
Solid. Real solid.
17 years old.
Whoa.
Goes to a long French named school. College Catholic Samuel Genest, grade 12 student. Sorry about the butchering of your school, Lucas.
I wouldn't have even attempted it. I would have skipped over that one.
10-5, little up.
Plus, their handwriting is probably not the best either. So
It is lovely printing, actually.
let's see.
Not bad.
See if I can read that school name.
Mine's good. Weight's better. I don't think we need Raisin.
Well, you got the first 3 right. The first 3 names. That last one is a little tricky.
Put it out there a bit, bud. Put it out there.
So Niepage looking to draw another one in here.
Hard, Sam. Hard.
A guard's also a good option,
Really good.
so that works. Inglis team here will clean up the front. They do have 2 rocks in there, so
Gotta go this way.
peeling would be a good idea.
Both end. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Close. Whoa.
Trying to get these moving.
Yep. Please, please. Try to get shooter up. Try to get shooter up. Wait, good.
Gets rid of both, leaves his shooter there though. But now you'll see Team Niepage make a play.
Okay. We might flip this on the way by. Yep. 10. Okay. Right on nose. Yep.
So throwing this hit is Sam Hastings. Sam lives in Chesley, goes to Saugeen District Secondary. I don't know where Chesley is. I think it might be up on the Bruce Peninsula. That is my guess.
Oh, close, close. Yes, yes. Hey! Really soft.
Well, Mary, your geography is much better than mine. So,
Keep going.
Oh dear.
just rubs the front.
Sorry, I saw that. I had a soft handle.
So opens
3-4.
up shot rock here.
Mint. Sure.
Team Inglis does have the hammer, so that was a bit of an unfortunate miss. This is Gavin Lydiot. Van Cleek Hill.
Yep, yep.
He is 16 years old.
Please.
École Secondaire Publique Le Sommet. Wow, there's a lot of French words in this. Hoping to sit for 3 or sit third.
Yeah, sitting first and third.
Not
Red
bad.
rocks.
Yeah, not bad.
I think it's us. Do I do that again? Okay.
So Niepage has to get rid of a couple of these red rocks.
I don't mind this.
Going to try the double. Jams it.
Just stuffs it. So a chance here to hit and sit 3.
Should have got you off. It's on the other way.
This is a really nice layout for the Ingles team to have these 3 red rocks all spread apart in the rings.
Real hard.
Nothing out front.
Right to it. Really hard, Lucas.
Good way to score 3 points if they can keep these
Right to it.
rocks
No,
in the
no,
rings.
Yeah, just rolls a bit too far.
Yeah, I would have wanted to just hit and stick there.
Sorry, we got to roll right here, right behind.
Tricky little double. There is that top yellow one.
Yeah, I just had a soft handle on my
Even if he hits this and
Yeah.
sticks right in front of it,
Yeah.
it could really reduce the amount of red points sitting in there right now.
Yeah, and it is pretty wide open actually.
If we get any wider, it hits that flat spot. I think we can hold it. Here anyway.
So Dylan goes to Eastview Secondary School. He's grade 12. I think his grandma got him into curling. She rented ice for a family bonspiel, and he fell in love with the game.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, hey! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Needs this one to curl.
That was a tricky little shot.
Yeah, it was.
So another chance for the Ingles team to hit and sit 3.
Even if we roll under, but like a stone and a half.
He could have
over,
brought the
take it.
weight down on that last shot, just like even a board to control. And don't worry about making a double, but mostly worry about sitting right in front of that red rock.
Yeah, I think the more weight you threw on that shot, that second red was always going to squeeze out.
Yeah.
Might have been a good option even just to tap freeze.
Yeah. Yeah. Only problem is you certainly don't want to give up 4.
No,
you want to get rid of 1.
That's for sure. Just the way the angles were, I think it was always going to squeeze out into the open. So this is Chris Inglis, 18 years old, and he's a grade 12 student at the Centennial Secondary School. Nice hit there, sits the 3. So Team Niepage has some work to do, so not to give up a big end.
Scott caught him 2-0. Scott caught him 2-0. Got it up. And get the roll under. Or at least as much of a roll as we can. Good time.
So last rock for Dylan.
Whoa, hard! Yep! Hard! Hard! Whoa! Roll it if you can. Roll anything. Hard!
Got a little roll out of it.
Yeah, he does make a little roll, so
That's right.
Team Inglis will have a fairly similar shot to his first.
Just like easy board. A little more, gal.
Might want to bring the weight down just a little bit because he won't be able to hit all of it. Got to be careful of the one up front.
Yeah, I don't want to push that one in. So this is a tricky little shot here for Chris. Last shot, second end.
Whoa! Please.
He's got really nice weight on it.
It's actually running now.
Straight in.
So they'll try to get it to curl now. So can't hold the shooter, but does manage to get 2 points in that end. So Team Inglis will lead 2-1 over Team Niepage. Team Niepage will have the hammer playing at the third end. That was the safe way to play that shot. You definitely didn't want to get too close to the top 12 rock.
No, you could have actually pushed that in and given up a steal of 2. So,
yeah, well thrown.
well thrown.
So I'm just looking around the other sheets, Mary. We'll give an update as soon as the scores are posted.
So Chris gonna call the center guard here.
Give it some. Two. Two, boys. Yep.
So Gavin's played in the mixed 2018 and the Canada Winter Games trials in 2019. But this is his first men's provincial.
Top 8, top 4. We're going top 4?
Might have got that wrong.
Line's close. Line's good right now. Stay close. You got room.
I think the ice surface this week has been pretty good. I have not heard any complaints from the curlers.
Hard, Cam. Hard.
Yeah, there's nice movement.
Okay, this is like next double.
Starts off pretty quick, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back button. Yeah. We're very light. Line. Weight's good.
So Braden will look to follow this right down. The boys are working hard, though.
Really gotta go. Really hard. All you got. All you got. Keep going, gentlemen. Go. Okay. Oh.
They were working hard. You can hear them huffing and puffing.
Copy.
So Trey going to try to draw around here. Top 8 foot. Even half buried would be good.
Line should be good. Line's good. Close. Yep. Hard line. Hard. Really hard. Hard, keep going. Roll it.
Ticking the guard.
Yes.
Weight wasn't too bad on that. Maybe a little bit light.
Like this way. Weight would have been good today.
Yeah, they confirmed the weight was good, so maybe not enough ice.
So a chance for Lucas to make the draw here.
Close ice. Top good. Top 4. Whoa. Back 4.
Lucas's proudest moment in curling was drawing the pin for the Little Rock Championship.
Line's amazing.
Good for him.
No, we're happy.
Have you ever tried to throw one of those little rocks?
Mm-hmm.
They are strange. Very light.
Very light.
No, yeah, just keep talking.
Yeah.
Just a little heavy with that draw.
You like going here? Sure. Okay. Yeah. I think you were good. You just gave it a bit, eh? No? Is this heavy?
It's all good,
Easy now. Line should be close. Run very straight now. Down curl. Yep, hard Sam.
I wonder how exhausted these front ends are now in the 7th game of this championship.
You think they might have spaghetti arms by now?
Oh. Well, they're young, so that helps them. But
Yeah, they can bounce back quicker.
oh yeah,
Lock it.
Oh, they'll be feeling it by now for sure.
Yeah.
Their sweeping has been very impressive all week, and really good technique and speed. So I'm sure they're feeling it.
Right. Yep. You gotta go. Line's good. Yep. Wait only. Braden's in. Gotta go wait. Hard then. Gotta go wide also.
Would love to freeze
going.
here.
Keep going, guys. All you got, Braden. Dig a little farther. Go. Keep going right to it. Go.
Oh, this looks really good. Oh,
great shot.
and get shot out of it.
Yeah,
They're using the new word of the year, Mary, dig.
dig. Yes, yeah.
Like dig a trench the whole
Dig
way
a
down.
trench. And they did dig a trench on that one. Good sweeping. That made that shot.
Yeah, I could have used some of their sweeping in my game this morning.
Yeah.
No, it's falling.
I think this one has just a little extra weight.
Straight. Hard.
Oh, he doesn't like that throw.
Throw high. Another one. Really high. Oh, wait.
Yeah, they almost got the redirect off the corner guard.
Yeah. Sure? No, anywhere on that line.
So
you
Team
sure?
Ingles has a chance here to.
That's for 3.
They could throw one right on top of this, Mary.
Like we make that. That's okay. We're sitting real well. Okay. That tolerance light.
Little worried about that run back.
I'll be light.
There is a few yellow in there, so that's always a little nerve-wracking when you see something that could be promoted in.
So trying to lock one on here.
All right, then. Line's perfect. Room, a little bit of room. Easy, whoa. Starting to dig. Close. Lucas's rock, whoa. Whoa, has to come up a touch. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Needs to sit. He's a
little more
little heavy.
That might set up a dub.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Uh-oh. What?
They also said, uh-oh.
I think I threw it pure, like right where it had to be.
That was the downside to that call.
Here to try and kick that off. Sure.
Yeah, he could have just guarded. Sometimes we get a little greedy and think, wow, if we can get another one in there, we are really sitting pretty. But you gotta make it.
So, Mary, remember the girls talking about tolerance a lot yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Like 9.
So the tolerance on that shot was definitely lighter.
Yeah. So he's going to throw the double here.
Yes. Definitely will likely lose at least one of his own, depending how much weight he throws.
Oh, I think he's out there on this one.
Doesn't like it.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to wreck on the guard. Not going to be happy with that throw.
Yeah, now we throw a high one.
So now the Inglis team
Let's do this. Guard high.
definitely playing the guard this time.
Yeah, if I'm wide, it's okay.
I didn't even feel like I was that outside.
So a chance for Gavin.
Braden's rock.
They've missed a few on the undercurl on that side, Mary.
Line's perfect.
Yeah, even this one's way out there. I think it will curl if he's got the right weight. Looks fine.
Keep talking.
Keep talking.
Yep, go,
Seems
go,
like a slick little spot.
Yeah.
Hard. Okay.
Even that came a lot deeper than they thought. It's actually not a bad shot, though.
Pretty good. All sorts of trouble here
Yeah,
for yellow.
It kind of really takes care of a lot of the damage. Guards the double. He can really...
I like it.
Can't quite see all of it, I don't think. Can he, Mary?
Yeah, he can see all of it. If he can nail it on the nose, he might get rid of that one and the one behind it.
That would be a really good shot.
I'm gonna throw some big weight at this one.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yes, go thin.
So just picks the top one.
You want to be greedy about it?
Like, if we go there, what does he
Like
throw?
backs up.
Yeah, we go here, though, you're leaving the... You just let them spill.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, we can go here, and then if you're safe, you tap it on
Yeah,
your
curls a ton.
So Mary, while they're discussing this, some scores have been posted on sheet 1. It's a tie game between Team Jones and Team McNamara. They are in the third end. And on sheet 3, Team Mitchell, they are leading 4-2 over Team Massey.
You're guarding this.
Believe it's just a score of 1-0 for Team Goves over Team Rooney. So the two games that we're keeping an eye on are very close.
So first rock for Chris.
All you, Braden.
Not sure if they decided to be greedy or not.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what did they decide?
Oh, Braden. Easy. Whoa. Close. Clean. Lucas. Clean. Lucas. Hard. Yes. Real hard. Hard. Keep going.
Looks like just the guard this time.
Great judge.
I think that's fairly well placed.
Yeah, there's not even a double peel, I don't think.
What do you like? Is there any way we get rid of both those? Like, yeah, we can go
6 inches rolling on top.
You want to do that?
Just like that way.
Yeah, Team Niepage been in trouble a lot this end.
Yeah.
I think that should be fine.
Kimmy is here.
Yeah. Deal.
So it's unflat. Yeah. Eight.
So I think they're going to try to give this a run. Try to get rid of a couple of those guards.
Whoa!
Open up the situation behind it.
No, we're just nosing.
Oh, they got to watch the run back now. Well, he rearranged some of the furniture there.
Who shot? Yeah, I think we saw the outro, right? Because he's never getting that with the outro.
Not bad, right? I think Red was sitting too before that last shot.
Yeah,
That's his only thing right now.
it's better than it was.
Draw would take away the 4 anyway. Right? Fair enough.
I was just going to try to straight feel it. Yeah,
This is a good call by the Inglis team. There is a shot here for Niepage, so they're going to try to take it away. Try to draw one in there. The other side's pretty tricky.
Like, you ever think we throw like back 8 weight this way? Yeah. Do you think we can get the inside moves and just tap that back?
Maybe. It'd be tight for sure.
Touch plus.
So where's it going here, Lori?
I believe he's just going to draw another one in.
Close, yep, line, line. Gotta go line. Dig, Lucas. Line. All you got, buddy. All you got, buddy. Go. Hard. Go. Yeah.
Needs to get by the guard.
You're fine. Hard.
Needs to get by the one in the 12 foot.
No. Okay, that's good. Good sweep, boys.
It would have been perfect weight on that. Just a little too tight for line. Is there a hole here, Mary, to come in on the outturn side?
Whatever you think, though.
What? For 3? Is it for 3?
Like, are we? I don't know. I think it's pretty close. I think we might be 2-3. Yeah.
So they're looking
So
at...
what do you like, the in off or just like back 8 weight? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think we should do that though.
I think there might be a hole in with how much the Inglis team's just curled. They might have a chance to tap that.
Even if we rub it off, it's low enough to get at least one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's going to play the other turn.
Yeah, it's kind of icy. Think so?
I think that should be close,
But
like,
you can't overthrow this.
yeah, I know. If anything, I'll underthrow it. Like back 8 at the most. What do you like for time?
I think this is a really challenging shot, Mary.
Well, we're about to find out. Dylan can make this shot.
I might have liked to have seen him play the in-off.
Close. Whoa, whoa.
No. Trey.
So trying the tap back. Scott,
Hard on the yellow gap, hard on the yellow.
really good line.
Wow.
Well, there you go. Great shot for 2 out of nowhere.
That was a great shot by Dylan.
Wow, so that will put Team Niepage 3-2 over Team Inglis. I didn't think it would curl enough there, Mary.
Well, it did. It actually, it doesn't look like it's going to, but a lot of finish from the hog line in, I think.
Yeah, perfect weight control too.
Yeah, now rest bus just needs to play a little better, and then it'll be good.
Well, with shots like that, now we know why they're in first place.
Well, exactly. Yep.
That was a great throw.
Line's good.
That's there.
Tight's good.
Well, you know, we
Half
saved
tight.
so much. Nah, it's all right. Right
So
here.
throwing a tight guard here.
Most certainly in. Nah, it's not in.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's good.
Big sweep.
Let's go, baby.
That's how his father thinks his
So
father.
nice center guard to start this end. So I wonder what they're serving at the banquet, Mary.
Line's good.
Chicken.
Weight's good.
It's always chicken.
Line's perfect. Room.
That was almost for 3.
Lucas, take
Our
those.
invite must have got lost in the mail.
Go.
Yeah, well, we have other other guests, dinner guests tonight, or
Hard. Keep going.
we're going to have our own little TSL banquet tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
You put
guys
it on
wanna
a
do
touch.
it?
Yeah. You slid
like
the
it.
broom just
Nice
so you
draw
can-
weight on that.
I saw what he was doing.
They're going to look just to follow it down right on the nose.
Roll then. How up? Where?
Like, heavy. You have teeth?
This is just going to bounce off.
Yeah, a little warm.
Yeah, go, Joe.
Okay.
Just back 8.
Good call here by Chris, just throwing back 8 weight. Try to get a little bit of a roll behind that guard.
Yeah, I like the weight choice on this one.
Wait, feel nice. Yep.
Control it with the sweeping. They've got such excellent sweeping.
Wait, just back 8. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Lucas. Whoa.
Just looking for basically a redirect at this point behind the guard.
Not bad.
Yeah, the weight wasn't quite back 8, but great shot.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't punch it back as far as he would like, but he got the roll.
Yeah, and I think the roll is most important.
But Mary, it wasn't a cheesy roll.
No, this one was called. They're only cheesy when they're not called.
Line's good.
Wait, top 8. Wait, close.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, my stomach's starting to growl.
A little touch-up. A touch-up.
Looks up for me.
So tricky little shot here, playing the corner freeze. Can't really afford to bounce off.
We get the roll under.
Might freeze to his own.
That's good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
He can
That's pretty good.
hit as much as he can see. Might do some damage.
That's pretty good.
Wait on nose.
Just settle in and throw it to your sweepers there.
So hoping for the nose hit here.
Real hard.
Now turn this one in a bit on release.
See if Gavin can hold it.
Oh, he's holding it.
Whoa. Yes.
Just get by that guard.
Beauty, bud.
Oh, there's a beauty.
That is a
Real nice.
perfect shot.
Wonderful shot.
Good throw.
I think the double will be there.
9. Just a hair off nose.
It's really straight.
But the Inglis team's not too concerned about not removing those yellows. They do have the hammer here in the fourth end.
Oh, yep. Yep. Hard. Hard, Tim. Hard.
Going for the double.
Hard, you gotta go. Hard.
Oh. That one hurts a little.
Yeah.
Guard.
I just don't know how theirs are getting by our time. Like, he was a touch inside, but not much.
So playing a guard on this, they recognize how easy those two rocks are to remove.
Two. Just 3.
Yeah, you normally don't want to put a center line guard up when you have hammer, but in this
Gotta be
case,
3, guys.
they're sitting so nicely here with
Hard then.
3 rocks on the forfeit, so he is going to
Brandon,
protect it.
Hard finish. Hard, you got it. Keep going. Keep going. Real nice, bud.
I think that does the trick, maybe?
Can we do this? Sure.
So Mary, do you think the ladies are watching the boys' game, or are they getting ready for the banquet?
They're getting all dolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good throw.
I'm sure we'll see some pictures posted of their outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, whoa. Yep, yep, yep. Hard. Hard, Cam. Hard.
Trying a delicate little hit here.
Whoa, whoa. Straight, straight.
Doesn't get the double, but does leave his shooter in a pretty good spot.
Goes through. Hacker board.
This is when you're kind of like, oh, why did I put that center guard there?
I like board.
Well, exactly, right? It can bite you.
Okay, yeah.
They don't need to get to the inside. Why don't they just put it on the outside?
Yep, yep. Gotta go.
Little tight on the line there.
Hard. Real hard. All you got. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, keep
Oh,
going,
it
keep
gets
going.
just by.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, it jams.
Just real soft. Are we shot? Yeah. Let's guard. I like
What
guard.
side, though?
Guard.
Yep, what side?
Yeah, the boys might want to think
Like
back
this
to
side.
this
Like here?
end after this game, and maybe sitting 4 might have been a better option than the guard. Even though if the double was made, they'd still have a hit back and sit 3, and still,
Yeah.
and everything's wide open.
Yeah.
Just makes their shots a lot more difficult with that guard in play.
Line's good.
Even what they could have done is just they could have tapped those front ones around, just rearranged them a little bit as
Really
well.
curling.
But
Yes, yes.
maybe sitting 4 might have been better.
Oh, this picked.
Oh dear.
Okay, whoa, whoa, over off.
The good news is that he did get rid of the one
That's okay.
raise back or tap back,
Like,
but
I mean, like, you can't see much of it, but
they still have a pretty difficult little shot here. That one is sunk in there pretty well.
you know, and I was thinking guard on that side anyway.
Yeah,
T-line.
they're definitely guarding that side, right?
Clean. Yep. Talk to me. Hard then. Gotta go. You gotta go,
Need
guys.
to go for weight.
Hard. Keep going, Braden. Dig. Dig. Keep going. A little farther. Go, go, go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go, go, go. Okay.
Well, doesn't get shot out of it, but
Yeah, just have a, yeah, I don't know. Just
they're
we'll clean
still
the whole
going
way down
to
there.
guard their own rock.
I like it.
Like right in line.
They
with
really
the
have
new
no
curl
choice, I
on.
don't think. They're surrounded.
Yeah.
Really, the only one that they should be concerned about is the one that's, as we look on the left-hand side there, that's jutting out. That's the only chance Red has to tap it into the 4-foot area. So wants to make sure he guards that one.
Where are we? Okay, clean. Just clean.
Cam's in.
Cam in. Cam in.
Right only. Oh, looks all there.
So they were hoping for a guard here, but this one has a little extra steam on it. He might make their shot a little easier now.
Oh, dear, dear.
So does tap
Does
them
tap 'em.
in.
You could ever
I
just
think I was that heavy.
reshot.
Not much. Like, not enough to.
He's really shocked at how
Like it was.
far that rock traveled.
Roll under isn't bad.
Yeah, he was looking for a guard there. That was a good 8 feet heavy,
Yeah, yeah,
especially with the sweeping they have.
yeah.
No. Yeah. It's not bad. Well, we're shot.
I threw the weight they said.
Tap.
Yeah, they just. You ever draw here? No, like this.
I threw
He does
19
that.
and they said 420. So, like,
Must have given.
I didn't extend on that, so it's just speeding up and
So
Playing
they-
the head here,
Yeah,
Mark?
they won't be able to get second shot out of this, I don't think, but I think they're worried that
Whoa. Yep.
Niepage will be able to use it.
Yep.
That yellow one is really tough to get out in the back.
Hard. Yep. Hard.
Did they? Maybe they did.
Oh, I think they did. Definitely.
If we could get an overhead view.
G. Forrest, can we get an overhead view?
I think it's 2. I think they're sitting 2. That was an amazing shot.
There you
There
go.
we go. Yep, 2 for sure.
Thanks, G. Force.
They're so good, the Title Sports Live guys. Doing a great job. All the parents and family have been really happy that the streaming is happening for their kids. Their relatives are able to watch. Grandparents in Florida, people on cruises.
It's there though. It's there. But get like thin quarter so like easy link. You can even make it up like throw the center line guard into the 3, pocket it right through into the 5. Or just literally nose the center line guard. You gotta be cool. You gotta go 3. Yeah. And make the
draw
double
that isn't even
in that split.
like he has to be full 4 foot, and it's not there.
Like I honestly don't think we hurt ourselves if we nose that wall. Which one? The second one? Get it right on, like just nose it. Tap your nose. Oh, try and get the 5 on it. We got our 2 points right now. So how do we get our 3? We don't need.
Wait only.
Wait only. Where are we? Right on the curl on.
There's a tap on the 3 in.
Just looking to guard here, trying to keep it just to 2 points. So Team Ingles have been discussing some creative strategy on how to get a 3 out of this.
No, because you can make that off.
So let's have a listen and see what their options are here.
I mean,
Can we hurt ourselves?
I don't think so.
We hit it too thin. No, you're not throwing enough weight to pick the 6 by
Exactly.
itself, right?
Like, good board.
If we find a way to hurt ourselves, I'm gonna really be mad. But all right,
Like, just board.
just board.
Yeah,
You're gonna be solid, eh?
probably.
Yeah.
We can't hurt ourselves. No. Just
Triple run
literally a
for
millimeter on Braden's side. Like, board.
So he's going to
Just off nose.
What?
Just
Yeah, pretty much nose. Just
Solid.
red. Yeah.
playing board weight on this
And even if he is,
red rock that's in front of the rings. Going to do a tap, 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 tap. That's what he wants to do.
Easy enough.
Sure. And he can't hurt himself, so that's the good news.
They sure hope not, because they said they'd be really mad.
Yeah. Well, they're going to get the. Oh.
Then they're going to be really mad. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, they're.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Oh, no.
He didn't know they were measuring and he moved the rocks. Okay, so
Oh, dear. Well, excellent sportsmanship there by Team Inglis, giving up the
put
point.
the measure back.
So went from potentially taking 3 points to giving up a steal. Oh, dear.
Okay, so
Oh, that hurts my heart a little bit.
yeah, and the player's going to feel pretty bad about doing that. But, Skipper there is still got a smile on his face, and they got to just forget about that. So we are going to go to the fourth end break here now. We will have more curling coming your way shortly. Okay. And welcome back to the 2019 Under-18 Men's and Women's Ontario Curling Championships, brought to you by Curl On and Title Sports Live. We are in the last game of this round robin of the men's side of the event, and currently watching Team Niepage up against Team Inglis. Niepage has a 4-2 lead in this game. And I have a special guest sitting with me here for this sixth end of play. Her name is Kim Cummings. And the reason we have Kim on here is we found out that she is actually a part-time ice maker. Is that correct, Kim?
That is correct.
Okay, so we're just interested. How old are you, Kim?
I'll be 18 in April.
Okay, and so you belong to this curling club?
Yep, this will be probably my 7th year, I'm pretty sure, at the Paris Curling Club.
And you live in Paris?
I just live down the street from the club, actually.
Okay, that's awesome. So you being 17 years old, did you actually play in the playdowns for U18s?
Yes, in the past years I've played in the playdowns. We never quite made it to provincials, but we always just fell a little bit short.
A little bit short, eh? Okay. Have you been here a lot this week to watch?
I've been in and out probably about 3 times.
Because you'd be on March break right now.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
yeah.
Yeah. Did you see what just happened here in the fourth end? There was to be a measure. Did you see what happened?
Was it 2?
What happened was one of the other players, when one of the players was going to get the measuring stick, the other player didn't know that they were measuring, and he kicked the rock.
Oh, no.
He kicked
So that's
the
an
rock.
automatic?
Yeah, so what happens is the team that's non-offending, gets the point.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, have you ever had that happen?
I haven't, no.
No. And that's part of our game of curling, right? It's
Yeah.
We have to kind of police our own mistakes out there sometimes.
That's quite unfortunate, actually.
It's very unfortunate because it was the team that was down in points.
Right.
So, yeah.
And did it look like 1?
It was very close. Not actually sure who would have been 1. So just as we watch this this fifth end of play here, Niepage does not have hammer. Inglis does have hammer, down 2 points, sitting 2 in the rings right now. So Kim, let's talk a little bit about ice making.
Sure.
Okay, so how old were you when you started doing it?
I started last year, actually.
Okay.
So I would have been 16.
16, and who got you interested in that, or?
Rob, the head ice maker at the club, actually approached me.
Okay.
He let me know that they were looking for part-time ice makers, and they found out I lived down the street, so they recruited me.
Okay, so it does help if the ice maker lives close to the club.
Yeah.
That much I do know. Yeah. Now, did they not have any boys that they wanted to ask?
No one that lived close enough, I guess. I kind of do like on call. If they need me, I'll fill in, right?
Okay. Because you don't see too many female ice makers. I
No.
know there are some out there. So how do you like it?
I like it a lot, actually. I've met the ice makers at the club are really nice. They're really supportive of me and my curling. Like at school, we just made it to OFSA, actually.
Okay,
so
good.
that's in North Bay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so everyone at the club's been super supportive about that.
Yeah. So they're good at giving you the time off that you need.
Right.
That's great. So you obviously go to school full time, and then do you do work on the ice during the week, or is it mostly weekends, or?
So I do Wednesday night for the Women's League. I come at 6 and we do the ice. Takes us about an hour. And I come in on Sunday mornings at 7 a.m.
Oh, really? Every Sunday?
Yep, every Sunday.
Yeah.
My sister Kelly, she actually she started this year training to be an ice maker as well.
Oh, really? She older or younger?
She's younger. She's 15.
Really?
Yeah. So she'll take over for me when I leave next year.
Oh, wow. That's great. And she's a curler as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just watching this end, Team Inglis here has a chance to sit two with this board weight hit.
Hard roll in, go. Go, Britton, go.
It's a nice shot. Are you familiar with any of these teams out here, Kim?
Yeah, most of the teams I've seen through various competitions, like school stream, U18 as well. So
Yeah. Any favorites or any picks for who you think's going to win this whole thing?
I haven't been watching close enough to see, but
Yeah. It's been some really good curling this week. So Team Niepage here. Just throwing a draw, I think. Or a board weight hit. Up 2 points. Just rolls out.
ooh,
So Kim, take us kind of through what you do in terms of helping with the ice. Like, are you involved ever in the install in the fall when they actually put the ice in for the season?
I haven't been, no.
No.
But like a day in the life, I guess. Like we'd get the scraper out, start scraping, then we mop up all the excess snow, I guess.
Yeah.
Then we pebble with whatever head or temperature water that we're instructed to,
Right.
and then we nip it off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now, so you said you do Wednesday nights. Is there 2 draws on Wednesday night or just one?
just one.
Just one.
We have a small ladies league.
Yeah.
So.
So you're not having to wait around. Well, you could just go home. You're just down the street and come back.
Well, I'm actually a part of the ladies league this year.
Oh,
so.
are you? Okay.
So we just stay.
Yeah. Well, the ice looks really terrific out here this week. I don't think I've heard any complaints.
That's awesome.
So that's good. Have you been helping here this week?
No, I haven't. Not
No.
this week.
So Team Niepage here, going to come around these centerline guards. They can't get at that red rock that's on the top 12. So Kim, do you watch a lot of curling on TV?
Yeah,
Do you? Did you watch the Briar?
I did. Yeah, a little bit.
Do you have a favorite?
Probably, I'm a big fan of Brad Gushu.
You are, right?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really gotta go, Brayden. All you got, guys. Hard. Keep going.
Just sweeping to get this one by. Nice shot there. Well, Kim, we had, I don't know if you know, me and my friend Lori, we do a podcast, and we actually had an ice maker on our podcast from Sudbury
Okay.
because we find it fascinating how they create ice and how they maintain ice, and especially how they turn a hockey facility into a curling facility
Right.
like the Briar. Would you ever want to help out with something like that in a bigger event?
I mean, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah, but this is not something you're probably going to pursue. This is just something you're doing part-time.
Well, I'm thinking maybe on the side even. I'm hoping to go to Queen's University next year.
Yeah,
And Rob used to be an ice maker at the Kingston Curling Club.
okay.
So I do have a chance maybe to find a part-time job there.
Yeah, well, that
So
would
that'd
be
be
great.
really cool.
That would be. And you're already experienced, so that
Right.
helps. And what are you going to take at Queen's?
Con Ed Science. So I'm going through to be a science teacher.
A science teacher. Okay. Well, there's lots of science involved in making ice.
That's true.
So it's pretty interesting. And sitting here now, Niepage going to have to draw one in the rings here. Looks like red is sitting one. Kim, do you ever have the ladies when you're curling with them complain to you about the ice?
Sometimes, because sometimes we cheap out and we only do like a 5 pass rather than an 8 pass.
Okay, wait a minute. What does that mean?
So an 8 pass would scrape off a lot more pebble than old pebble
Okay.
than a 5 pass would.
Okay.
So they'd ask me what kind of scrape we did, and I'd tell them, they'd go, oh, that's why. Blame everything on the ice,
On
right?
the ice. Oh, for sure. Makes you feel better when you don't make all your shots.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, do you have you ever pebbled the ice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know all about the different sizes of pebble heads?
Yeah.
Right. So there's like one would put more of a coarse size on the pebble on the ice.
Right.
Right. And that, I guess, depends a lot on temperature in the building as to what size of a pebble you want to put on. Is that correct?
Yeah, I heard for this event they put on a lot hotter pebble.
Hotter. Okay. So so the temperature of the water.
Right.
Okay.
I think they said 140.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know why they would do that?
I think I would say it would stay on better.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't get as worn down.
Yeah.
Say as like 100 degrees pebble.
Yeah. Because the issue with these events, especially with the men's, is the sweeping.
Right. Yeah.
And
they
so
wear it down.
They wear it down a lot more than probably your regular league play here.
Yep.
How good are you in strategy? What position do you play?
I'm a skip, actually.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm trying to pay attention to some of this here.
I know.
Strategy.
Yeah, oh yeah, well this would be the place to learn, that's for sure. So there's only 2 rocks left in this end. And yellow is up 2 points right now, but they don't have hammer. Red's sitting in there pretty good, Kim.
I mean, I don't know what I'd do, to be honest here.
Yeah, it's kind of a dicey situation here for the Niepage team.
Those guards are in a really good spot.
Yes.
It's their own guards, isn't it?
I think what he's going to do is just listen in. So he's just going to want to... Well, there you go. That explains everything.
Just going to try to sit on it?
Yeah, he's going to throw backline weight, try to just tap it and sit right in front of that red one. Kind of take the end away from Team Inglis. This one's not moving. Okay, manages to get one of them off the forefoot. So what do you think here, Kim? I think, has he got a shot for 3?
Is this his last rock here?
This is last rock.
Wow.
So it looks like he does. Whoops.
He's throwing high. Is he trying to get rid of that yellow one on the back as well?
That's right, yeah. If he can move it back a bit, a couple of feet, he can score 3 points here.
Wow.
This is what the skippers do, right, Kim?
Pressure shots.
Pressure. So last shot here. 6th end. 5th end, excuse me. I want to get this to curl. Oh,
Wow.
and he just goes by. So just one red here for Team Inglis in the 5th end of play. Score now 4-3 for Niepage. And Niepage will have the hammer in the 6th end. Well, Kim, it was great having you on for an end. Very interesting that you are a part-time ice maker, and I hope you can get a job in Kingston doing the same thing while you're there at Queen's, and I hope you can get on that Queen's University team as well.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, it was
Thank
great
you.
to meet you.
You too.
Take care.
Kicks it. Oh no, that was a point. That was definitely shy. 3.
We need to kick more rocks. What a TV game this is. What a TV game this is.
Oh yeah, exactly.
At least I wasn't last game for us. Give me a hair more.
Just 3. Gav's rock.
Well, Cam was a little heated there too.
Gavin, go.
Cam was a little grumpy there too.
Toss, bud. Good.
We just need to do the.
We've had 2 chances for 3.
Like, I mean, they're not playing very well either. So
This is bad. Oh, good.
Line's good, top 4. Yep. Yeah, line. Hard line. Okay, line. Yep. Hard. Hard, gotta go. Okay, line's good. Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Oh. That's good.
Could have made it a bit more perfect.
Yeah, nice throw.
Little, like an inch that way.
Trey put so much handle on that one. He never does that.
No, that's really weird.
Gotta go. Line's good.
Wait's close, little soft.
Yep. Line's perfect. Room.
Yep.
Lucas's rock. Easy. Gavin's rock. Gavin, go.
Yes.
Yep, hard boys. No bounce. Yep, go, Gav. Easy, good. Yep, little. Yep.
Yes.
Toss, bud. Real nice.
Scared me. Hey, I said gotta go, and you're like, nah.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Mike, got me back 4.
Okay, so I'm sorry about that, folks. We were
Line's good.
technical difficulty.
Back 4.
Just kidding, Lori and I just were.
Sam's in, line.
We were a little busy back here. We were distracted talking to someone. So we're gonna, Lori, can you do those updates for us now on all the sheets?
Keep going.
Oh, sure.
Hard, keep going, hard.
So on sheet 1, there is a tie game between Team Jones and Team McNamara. They are tied at 2 apiece. Team McNamara must win that game in order to get themselves into a tiebreaker. On sheet 3, Team Mitchell, they are winning 7-3 over Team Massey. They have already secured a spot in the semifinal. And then on sheet 4, Team Rooney, they are winning 4-3 over Team Goves. Winner of that game will be in a tiebreaker. If Team McNamara wins, if not, they will get 3rd place.
Lots of scenarios.
There certainly is.
Yeah, right here.
So Team Niepage has hammer here in the 6th end.
Up
Sitting
1.
shot rock. Things are looking pretty good. Looking for a little hit and roll toward the center. That really took off. But works out really well. Sits 2 buried behind the center.
We're like, just through again. Keep the angles going onto this. How much? Just through.
So he wants just through weight here.
Yep, gotta go. All you got, Gavin. Real hard. Really hard. All you got.
Really soft weight here. I'm not sure he's going to kill either of them.
I'm not sure he was trying to kill them with that, you know, just through weight. I think maybe trying to jiggle them around. Not sure.
Yeah, I think he would have liked to have kept his angles better on the reds.
Yeah.
Sort of over curled that scenario.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, they could probably drag it on there. I know. Yeah, that's right.
One's good. Just here. Just the guard. One's good. Train's in. Yep, straight, straight, straight. Gotta be over.
Oof, this one's really moving.
Over and off.
Yeah, now hoping it stops to at least get a guard out of it.
That's good.
Sam. Come in.
So Team Ingles looking at the run back here, I think.
Like that. To you. Go there. Try to get the other turn. Yep.
So has a chance here. He could make the run double.
Yep, real hard. All you got. Whoa. Yep, yep, yes.
I think they
Terrible.
they didn't like that result. So gives Team Niepage a really nice chance here to make a hit and roll, sit 3 buried behind the staggered center.
I know, yes. 11.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Cam. Hard. Hard, Cam. Hard. Try to roll. Try to roll. Hard, hard, hard. Okay.
Doesn't quite get the roll. Played really nice weight at that.
What do you like?
Wait. I just knew I was down, so.
I don't know. Do you just play the double on the side? Yeah.
Like, I just knew I was down.
And they just follow in though. If I ever miss this, we're real bad. Yeah. Good draw. No. We go for that then.
Well, he could just play the double on the right side as we see it and hope they get a chance to get at the other one eventually. But this is a really difficult shot. Pretty much has to hit all he can see. And that yellow one is in the way a little bit.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the draw, believe it or not. You can sit one in there.
Yep. Real hard. Hard. You got it. Oh, yes. Yes.
Very nice.
Great shot. Sits, shot, rock. Wow, that was a beauty. Well, they picked the most difficult shot and made it.
We gotta keep it going.
I'm just thinking.
Oh, indicating a timeout here,
Oh,
Mary.
Funny. Okay, so Niepage Waiting for the coach. They're going to have a quick timeout here.
Then they guard that side. Well, I'm thinking if we're playing this side, we're playing this.
You mind?
Like trying to tap it to here.
Do you mind peeling, Dylan?
Tap. Okay.
What about peeling?
Well,
I mean, we
we
do have
peel,
two.
they kill one of ours, right?
And then
Well,
we
then
saw
we're
the shot
sitting
for two.
two.
Yeah, we have two. Like that's
Can you double peel?
hit the outside maybe.
Well, yeah, we have to hit the outside.
The yellow.
I like either one.
Hit it right where that kind of pee is.
Like
Pin and you're shooting one. And what does he do after that?
then he's gotta try to get rid of it, and in which case he might open up that one.
And we can already. Sure. Sounds good. Yep.
Hit it pretty much on the handle.
What are you guys thinking for weight?
Throwing back four.
Yeah.
The throwing back 4 weight here on a rock that is actually overburied.
Are they tapping their yellow in for shot, Mary? Is that what they're doing?
Okay, that's what they're doing.
I wonder if they discussed the double peel option to open up shot rock.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Close.
Yep.
Hard, guys. Hard, keep going. Yeah, whoa. That's good.
Weight was close, just over curled on them.
Are we shot? No.
See if we can get an overhead. Yes, okay. Well, it's close for shot.
Looks like,
You're making the call on red, Mary?
I think so.
More ice.
You've been perfect all week.
Well,
Twice.
you could have him on it a bit more nose if I knew the weight was down.
I don't know the weight was really that down.
Well, like, more ice, I guess, but like.
Yeah. I think.
They- they were
Well, guarding for his life here.
saying it was a bit down for back four.
Yeah. I think that would have landed backward with not.
Oh, nose would have tapped it to top button.
Yeah.
So it would have probably been like two.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. We have this tap right here. We can chip it in. Yeah.
So looking for the guard here.
I think maybe now the double peel could be in order. I don't know if it's too late, but
Yeah. Yeah, I think Team Niepage here staying with the tap strategy. Likely will only get 1 point out of it. But 1 point would put them up by 2, so perhaps they're content with that. But definitely the double peel would still be a decent call. If the guard is missed, there's a big score available. So another tap shot here. He's got the weight. Does he have the line? So does manage to get shot rock out of it, but I think there might be a double available. So Mary handshakes over on sheet 3 with Team Mitchell winning over Team Massey. Not sure what the final score was. So that will end Team Massey's run here at the U18 Championships.
So far we have Niepage in the final. We have Team Mitchell in the semi. And we are just waiting for a couple of more games to finish here to see if there will actually be a tiebreaker.
Yeah, so the game between Team Goves and Team Rooney is tied at 4 apiece. They're into the 7th end with Team Rooney having the hammer. And over on sheet 1, Team McNamara just stealing a point there in the 6th end. That'll put them up 4-2 over Team Jones. Team McNamara has to win this game in order to force a tiebreaker. So big game there. Big steal there. So last shot here for Team Inglis. Right now, Team Niepage sitting the 1. So just choosing to guard there.
I drew up.
Oh, there's a little burn. Telling Lucas to stay away from all the rocks.
Poor Lucas. He's the one who kicked the rock off that they were going to measure.
Yeah, he won't live that down for a while.
No.
Hey, it happens to all of us.
No, I've never done it.
Well, of course not. You're perfect.
I'm kidding. I don't think I have done it, but yeah, it.
We just have a little mental fade.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Happens. A long week here.
Perhaps it was the thirds that should have maybe made it more clear that the measure was going to take place.
It's certainly a learning opportunity for everybody.
Yeah.
So Team Niepage basically looking to sliver this sideways. Really hard shot.
Yeah, worth a try.
Yeah.
So 1 yellow. Oh.
Oh, they're having a good giggle about it. These guys have a good sense of humor, though.
They do.
I'm very impressed.
We're not doing this again. Oh my goodness.
Laughing their heads off about it. So that will be a score of 1. Team Niepage now leading 5-3 over Team Inglis. Team Inglis will have the hammer playing into the 7th end. If you can't laugh about it, you know. The best part is it's now captured forever on Title Sports Live.
That's true.
They'll be able to relive that moment for a long time. So they'll throw this right into the ring's top house, ideally.
Now they're just showing off.
So throwing the corner guard here.
So not sure if Trey's going to put this as a tight guard or right in the house. Looks like top 12 is the call.
Yeah, good call here.
Indicating it's a guard.
Oh, then they definitely want to bring it as tight as they can.
Well, he's playing a pretty difficult shot here, playing the tick and trying to move that yellow one over to become another corner guard.
Well, it keeps rocks in play and exposes the one in the rings.
Oh, it's great if you make it. It's great if you make it, yeah.
Their shooter's not going to roll too far, unfortunately.
Just a little light on the weight there. Yeah. Wanted more like a back 12.
Well, the only positive here for Team Inglis is there are a lot of rocks in play, which is what they want. Trying to get at least a couple points. Well, there's a new weight call.
Send? Is that what they're saying? Send or full send?
Press send? I don't know. We'll have to find that one out. He hasn't thrown a lot of weight on this, so it could curl. Needs to curl up.
Okay, it's a little bit better. That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Keeps everything in play.
Like halfway.
So Dylan's going to keep putting the pressure on here, putting up a halfway guard.
Well,
Got a real nice rock sitting on that forefoot.
Yeah, I was just going to say, such a good guardable stone, that's for sure. Almost on the pin. Pretty hard to outdraw that.
Very nice.
Going quick still.
So looking to peel the center off. Doesn't really accomplish what I think he was hoping. Still leaves a pretty tight guard on that. That lead rock is still in there.
Important rocks, those lead rocks.
It's always exciting when a lead rock actually counts.
I know. Wins a game.
Just needs it to stop there. Good. It's a good shot. The only other option I see here is they could nose double on that tight guard.
Yeah, they could. That's probably a better call here. Unless he makes this double peel. They've been chasing the whole end.
Nice shot. Well, now the guard has to be a little more perfect. Yeah, it's definitely send. That's what they're saying, because they said that was the full send.
Yeah. Send it.
Send it.
Oh, I can't wait to use this lingo in my league.
People be scratching their heads wondering, what the heck are you talking about? I still like Norm the best.
Oh, Norm's the best.
Yeah. Norm and Cliff. Sam.
Yeah.
What was the gal's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh. It'll come to me. So Mary, over on sheet 4, Team Rooney takes 2 points in the 7th end. They are leading 6-4 over Team Goves. Goves needs to get at least 2 in the 8th end to force an extra. That game is really important. They could get outright 3rd place if Team McNamara does not win. If Team McNamara wins, there will be a tiebreaker. So the guard was a little high here, so they do have a chance to remove this. Doesn't quite bump it back enough to be shot. So I think that surprised them a little bit.
Yeah.
A perfect line on it.
Yeah, that's a real lost opportunity there. You finally get a chance to get at that yellow rock. You have to move it back enough to be shot.
That's right. So I think you're just going to see another guard here.
So speaking of Team McNamara, they are in the 7th end, and they are up 2 points without in the 7th.
So not touching this guard.
No, like, I'm just saying, not straight. That's good.
I think it looks really good.
Face going in. Like, if you have to go for weight, I want Cam in. I came out really. Felt like I came out.
He doesn't really have a great opportunity to play any soft shots, so he might try to open it up and give himself a chance to get that 2 points.
I just don't want to pick it.
So playing the double peel. They've been chasing that rock in the house the entire end.
Yeah, Trey'd be really happy if his rock counted.
Yeah.
Bringing the heat here. Full send.
It's over curling.
Oh, doesn't make it. So
I don't even mind being like.
needs.
You just have to be on that side. Okay, which way do you want to come, this way or this way?
Gonna guard.
This way. Like here? Yeah.
So the only thing I see here, Mary, he's playing the guard, which is the right call. They might want to try to get a little extra out of it and just bring it past that outside red rock in case that's the only shot to get rid of that yellow. They might try to run that right into the pocket.
Yeah, that's going to be their only shot for Team Inglis.
So they can essentially take both shots away if this is tight to the rings.
I think he's just going on the center line, though, here.
I think they're hoping it'll cross, but that did not. Let's see.
Yeah,
There
actually,
is, there's a
room.
hole. Yeah, he was hoping that would just cross over to block the hole. So there is a chance. It's a difficult one.
Throw an easy weight. So last rock, 7th end. Team Inglis trying to make a tap for 2 here. This is close, but gets this by. He's
Do
by.
they have the weight?
Certainly have the line. Don't know.
Does get his 1, so really nice shot there. So Team Inglis with 1 point. That'll close the gap a little bit. Team Niepage still up 5-4 with Team Niepage having the hammer in the 8th end. That was a nice shot.
It was a great shot. Too bad he couldn't have made it for 2.
Yeah, that was a valiant effort for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, some scores are going up. Oh boy, so over on sheet 1, big steal. Team McNamara now winning 6-2 over Team Jones with 1 end to go. It's looking like a tie break on the men's side as well as the ladies' side.
Go with 3. Where are we going? 3. Okay.
So Team Inglis looking for the center guard. You'll see on Team Inglis jackets, they are sponsored by the Egg Farmers of Ontario, and we were lucky enough to get a egg cooker, Mary, so I'm anxious when we get home to give it a whirl.
Yeah.
We got lots of really nice gifts from all the teams this week. They've been really nice to us.
They sure have. I never expect that to happen, and we found all sorts of nice little gifts sitting on our chair when we sat down to commentate. So
I know I got a washcloth today.
Yep.
A hand knit washcloth. So thanks everybody. Thanks mums and dads.
She knitted it right behind us.
Well, you know, it's good to keep busy when you're nervous. So it's a good hobby to have.
It sure is.
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I knitted when I was a little girl.
You did? I can't do it.
No?
No. I tried. I was a complete failure at it. I wish I could, because then I might not eat as many chips when I watch curling. I could just knit.
Well, Cheryl, what? I think, Lori, our Title Sports Live crew are feeling a little sad that they did not get any gifts.
No.
So we may have to share.
I did bake them some lovely things this week, though.
That's true. That's true.
I guess I need to do more.
They loved your baked goods, Lori.
Okay, so that second guard isn't ideal there. It's a pretty easy double peel. So they're not going to be too happy with that one.
Even I can make that double peel, Laura.
With hack weight. Okay, looking for the come around draw. I think the draw weight's just starting to tighten up a little bit. Everybody on the light side all of a sudden. So that's not ideal. I definitely don't want more guards in play. So just looking over on sheet 1, Team McNamara, no guards in play. They're just running all the rocks. Nice draw there. Now they have a chance to get at these.
Oh, what a great shot.
Yeah, really great knowledge of angles there, knowing that all three would go.
All gone. Shooter and all the rocks that were in the front of the
Triple
rings.
peel, no big deal.
Did you just make that up,
I
Lori?
totally did.
Yeah? Well, that kind of takes the wind out of the sails here for Inglis.
It certainly does. It's pretty tough to steal. Not many guards. They're putting one up now, but now they can just keep peeling away. So I'm keeping a close eye over on sheet 4 as well. They are down to skip rocks.
Is it slower? Out of breath?
There are lots of guards in play.
Just 2. Let it stop then. Let it stop. Let it stop. Let it stop. Let it stop. Sit. Good.
You want to try that or just straight peel?
Sure.
What one?
You said give it some.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You said I said it with like a 2. Like, give it some.
So straight peel here, Mary? Or are they playing the run back? Oh, dear. Oh, I've seen a couple picks today. That was not a very nice timed pick.
That was actually probably debris that was under the rock before he even shot the rock, because it almost, you could see his hand, just, it was pulling.
Yeah. Such a helpless feeling, too.
Yeah. One thing that I would always recommend to anybody, you know, you see a lot of people when they're cleaning the rock, sometimes they're not really cleaning it well enough, and I think you need to use your bare hand.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you can really feel if there's anything on that rock. A lot of people just use their mitt.
Yeah, no, you got to feel it.
Yeah.
So, with that very untimely pick, there is a chance here for Team Inglis to draw another one around. He's there all on its own right now. A little warm. They're willing it to stop.
Double those or peel? Or do you want to do this? Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Should be able to, if he chooses to play the one in the rings, I think he can get both going. Okay, so handshakes over on sheet 1, Team McNamara with the win. So they will wait to see who wins on sheet 4. They will be in a tiebreak. Big win for them. Head to win. These guys are going to play the run back here, Mary. Just misses it, but does get the roll out.
I think we guard this pick. Let him play the 6. Wait. Right on center.
And over on sheet 4, they are having a timeout. There are 2 rocks to come. Lots of rocks in play over there.
Lucas! Lucas! Really gotta go. Yep, hard. Far as it goes, guys. Far as it goes. Just keep going heads down. Keep going heads down. Keep going.
This is very light.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Go.
Oh,
Never
boy.
a doubt he does. They do get it over, but
Yeah.
it's really too high to be.
Yeah. They definitely have a good opportunity to get at those. Yep, they might just draw one down there.
That's right, yeah.
So, Lori, they could peel, they could try to remove the two rocks, make a double of the rocks that are in the rings, or they could do the draw, which is what Dylan has chosen to do. They are only up 1 point, so they have to remember that.
Yeah, I'd say I would never peel. It's really not in play, so maybe he's feeling like he likely will draw on his last one, so wants to try to get one in there on his first.
Oh dear.
So Team Rooney, they were trying a hit and roll, ends up jamming. And I think there's an open hit
for the win.
For the win by Team Goves. It was a really difficult hit and roll, though. I was looking over, and he ended up just nosing it, but he did jam. They were in a bit of trouble, but got a really unfortunate result there. So see if Team Goves can make the hit for the win.
So timeout here on our sheet. That's a very timely timeout for us. We can watch the sheet 4 here, the hit for the win here for Team Goves. That will put them into a tiebreaker.
Okay, rocks coming down, and they're on it hard.
I'm thinking like
really sweeping it hard. Really sweeping it hard. They're by the guard, and they make it for 4. So out of nowhere, Team Goves with the win, 8-6. That will put them into a tiebreaker against Team McNamara. Now, Mary, what time will that game be?
Yeah, so the tiebreaker, there's 2 tiebreakers, one for the women. The women are going to play tonight. And the boys, because they've already had 2 games today, they are going to play their tiebreaker tomorrow morning.
Okay. So really good run there by Team Rooney. They gave that a valiant effort. They'll be disappointed, though. That 5 rock rule being up 2, you're just never out of it.
That's for sure. And back on our feature sheet.
Yes, what's happening now? Team Inglis laying 2.
Yeah, Dylan came up short on his draw attempt.
Yeah, it's a tough time to draw, especially when you're going down the middle. It seems to have really tightened up in that spot. I think these guys are trying to draw right around the yellow, trying to sit 3. Even that one just died. So they still do sit the 2 points. This will put some pressure on Team Niepage. So Team Inglis doing all they can do here. They're sitting the 2 points that could win them the game. Really putting the pressure on Team Niepage. Regardless, Team Niepage does already advance to the final, but it's always nice to go into a final on a winning note, Mary.
I'm just a little surprised at the turn he's taking here.
Yeah, I guess he's just trying to tap that rock back.
but he's got the full forefoot on the other side.
I think because he was so light on the first one, maybe he was asking his sweepers which turn they knew better. In terms of weight, they chose this side. Dylan's been a pretty cool customer all week. Let's see if he can make some magic here.
Wants to sit one here to avoid the extra end.
I think he rolls too far.
Yeah, that's, I'm sorry, but that's why I thought the in-turn was definitely the call there. That was a little strange call to me, but however, that does give another win here for Team Inglis. Final score being 6-5.
Wow, that was a game.
It was a great game to watch, Laura, and that's going to conclude coverage of the round robin, actually. So tomorrow morning, TSL is off tonight. There will not be a broadcast, but tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., I believe we will be showing the men's tiebreaker between Team Goves and Team McNamara. So until then, on behalf of Lori and myself and the entire TSL crew, we hope everyone has a great evening.